Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a pick a card reading. We have card one, card two, and card three, and in these cards, each one is going to be a BTS or a celebrity. So you can choose one, two, or three and find out which celebrity or K-pop person you have in each of these cards. These are going to be ones that are going to help with guiding them with the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are leading them to where they need to be and helping them with certain things that are going to be shown what it is they're going to help them with and why. So let's get started on this and get to our first card, card one. Okay, so card one is for BTS Monster. So we are going to look at the energy, the love connection, if any, and any actions being taken and what Spirit's going to help with. Let's get started for Monster. See what shows up for him. Oh, I am being called to. Okay. Wow. Okay, I don't usually do this. So I usually have them all on the upright, and whatever flips around is meant to do so. But they're saying to do half the deck in reversals. So it should be interesting. So let's check it. All right. For Rat Monster, please, the messages and the energy at this time, what might be happening in the energy at this time, and then we will look at love, action, and spirit guides, where they're being guided to and with what. So let's see. Oh, okay, so it looks like here they're definitely Rat Monster on a life purpose, so to speak, in terms of what he does already. However, there's some type of adventure coming up for him. I feel like he's in his heart space with his emotions, the King of Cups, which is all about being emotionally balanced for this. Maybe even meditating or doing some kind of breath work. And this is, yeah, these are hardships despite um, a comeback for these guys for BTS. I feel like or at least that's what I was picking up on the last. I feel like it is a comeback coming up for them in the next couple months or so. I feel like with this is despite all those setbacks that they had, they're still moving forward on this. They may have had to wait for a little while, be patient about things before this started to um, gear up for them on this comeback. I feel like with this, Route Monster here is definitely getting into the heart space, getting into the emotions, gearing up for this whole situation coming up for him. Let's just see what else is showing up. I feel like it's okay, yeah. Now it's gonna be so busy and quick. I mean, they're doing rehearsals, they're doing getting everything just right. Let's just see here. Definitely have. Oh, interesting enough. Okay. This looks like some mental clarity or success coming up for them. They know it's going to be a hit. They know it's going to be a success. They are counting on that, and it's taking action towards this. Now they have that upper hand, so to speak, because they've done all what they were supposed to do now, and now they're coming back to gear up for this next part. I feel like when it comes to this, they definitely have a gift here. There is some type of uh, truth here. They've come so far already, and I feel like they're being true to themselves and their gifts. So I like this. I feel like there's things that are changing here. Hmm. Long-term commitment. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel with this, there may have been uh, some unorganization, or there been. I don't really feel like it's so much that. I feel like they know what priorities have to go where for this multitasking they're going to be doing. And it's going to be a long-term love of what they do for a living. This is a craft that they do. This is what they love to do, um, or Rat Monster loves to do. Now, may not be putting love, long-term love, as a priority at this point, but what he loves to do, his passion for his purpose, he is. And I feel like right now it may feel like everything's unorganized, or it's all coming to uh, a head where they're needing to buckle down to have this something happen here. I feel like this is that shift I'm feeling coming up in February. There's a quite a shift showing up. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm still not feeling great, and my throat's starting to act up on me. All right. Let's see. Give me one more card here. All right. So I feel like whatever, maybe it was a love not putting somebody as a priority for Rat Monster, or a Rat Monster's not able to put this person that he thought he would go and do life with as a priority at this time. He has to put himself there right now. So it's almost like wanting to heal something, feeling bad about putting this first, but it's almost like thoughts, or unorganized thoughts, or where to put the priority, or knowing that can't put a priority at this time. Look, let's just see what this is. Is this for love, or what is this for? Okay, so so there maybe is some lack of progress here, in terms of the Dala Dala, unable to provide. I feel like there's been a few years here of uh, things going wrong. Not wrong, but other priorities, or other commitments that had to go first. And feeling like, don't judge me for this, for these changes that came into this, having to leave, maybe to go to the military, or whatever it was that they were doing for the absence. And it's almost like they were missing the money, the income coming in. They want to reclaim that. I feel like it's almost like they might be in competition to be number one again, um, with another group. Okay. So I feel like there's wanting to get back up to the top here, taking that action, really being truthful with self as well. So it looks like he's in a good spot, but he's still fighting these thoughts of wanting to heal something, maybe to do with love, or this love for being at the top. I feel like they're all feeling, not that they were hard done by by any means with money, but it may have been a break from making any money. And I feel like they wanted to be getting back to doing what they love to do. So Rat Monster seems to be taking it all in strides, is what I'm getting with this. Yeah, wanting to reinvest in self, maybe reinvesting the money, having this money come in, having this growth with their group. Interesting enough, it's that steady growth that they're looking for, that planning, the hard work, having it pay off, the rewards from it, having patience, which was indicated in the very first card. So I feel like they've been waiting for a while for this to come back around for them. So let's look at this was about love here. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Was this a love for what he does or love in terms, oh, there was some real feelings for somebody here that he may have met. He wants to maybe heal that for not being able to put this person as a priority. Yeah, look at that, the forgiveness. I can't make it up. All right, let's see what else for Rat Monster. A private getaway for two is calling you. So I feel like when the first break he gets, he may want to sweep somebody away and go on a little holiday when they have their first kind of chance to do so. And it may not be for long, but just to have a breather. Ah, yes, these are guided steps coming in. This is what was guided in from spirit. So it is maybe a love that will be guided in for him. So let's just see here. Ah, I feel like this is the thing. PR may be that they're promoting that they're single. They may have to not show that they have feelings for certain individuals, even if they do, for a reason, because of their status and how people look at them, their fans look at them, and they may have to be friend zoned. Yeah, but they will have fun with this person. They'll have a great time with them. There's still playfulness here, even if they can't show how they truly feel about somebody, even if they feel that is their soulmate. So I feel like with this may be, why do I feel like this is somebody coming in that might be new here that might be healing this for him? Because I almost feel like with this, there may have been a bit of a change coming in, this powerful shift here, not only to do with status, but could be with love. And I feel like there might be a connection out there for Rat Monster when it comes to a soulmate that he may end up meeting while this new beginning comes up. Whether it's their first show to show that they're coming back, there might be somebody at the show that they that connect with him. This is going to be a powerful thing. This is going to be like that. You know how you just know about somebody? You just have that sense of knowing. I don't know how else to put it. You just know. Let's just see what's going on here. What's the actions being taken towards this? Oh, love is the first one out. Hello. Yeah, this is something, a big, powerful shift. I feel like this is going to be the heartstrings pounding out like that. But boom, but boom. It's going to be huge. Yeah, a new beginning. I can't. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming what I was already feeling, sensing, and knowing. All right. Flexibility. Yeah, definitely having to be flexible in regards to what he does. I mean, this is a craft he does. He has to be in a friend zone here due to PR and how that might look when it comes to fans and how they promote this group. Oh, see here. Diligence. Yeah, definitely doing the straight and narrow, having to concentrate on work, which really does play a big factor here. I feel like whoever this is, the soulmate, is knowing that this is what this is about. And knowing that even if he does have feelings for them and they have feelings for him, it's it's a hard one to navigate because you can't show that you have feelings, yet you know there is feelings felt here. Okay, and knowing that this is all for the kind of image for this group, right? This will be protected. This soulmate. I feel like this love is going to be protected by spirit. Let's see. Oh, there's the abundance. Abundance will be due diligence in coming as a comeback here and will pay off. Needing that money or wanting to have that money to maybe provide, maybe goes back to people at home to help provide for them. Um, with different cultures, that's a thing. They look after their own, right? And anybody, especially if there is a big income coming in for that family, they share it. So let's see, opportunity. Okay. There is an action, an opportunity for forgiveness. Now, this may be about someone else back here that was trying to be truthful about. Um, it may have been from a breakup prior to, because I feel like definitely looking at things in a truthful state here, trying to get back into that feeling of having those boundaries and taking action on things, but just to get that forgiveness. I feel, yeah, to heal this. So, whatever this was with whoever it was in the past, and I feel like this is wanting to invest in something new. There's that forgiveness though, and there might be coming an opportunity to ask for forgiveness, and it may be to do with the soulmate um, for not being there all the time or not being able to get away when is needed or wanting to, just for that inner peace, knowing that this person is understanding and flexible here. Ah, yes, the power of love. And I feel like this is mountains being moved in order for this to come together. Now, let's face it, they are getting to that age now where they might be looking at finding that love. Now, whether in their contracts they're able to do so, I feel like they wanted to, because they might be getting to that age, that they might be trying to put something in their contract if they do find love, that they're able to get married or something along those lines. And I had that before too, and I feel like this is um, that, how do you put that? Biological clock ticking, you might say, where it's time to look at having babies if they're going to have babies, or settling down, if you will. They're getting to that age where they're um, not really in their 20s anymore. They're getting closer to their 40s now. Let's see. The moon cycles. Archangel Hanel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize on those cycles. So the moon cycles is maybe what is going to be a big indicator here for whoever his soulmate may be for manifesting this with the moon cycles. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So it's almost like this is like this inner knowing, this knowing exactly how this is going to work. It's almost like meeting that person that you feel like you've known all your life. It's almost like knowing this person is going to be your counterpart, where they're going to adjust to what needs to be done. They're going to have that, have your back on this in terms of being flexible, knowing the limits. And this is almost like both knowing that this is what this is. It's like being brought together or guided through in this. Divine order, Archangel Raul. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So the underlying order and the illusion may be that it's nothing going on, nothing to see here, but they both know that there is. And the divine is going to bring this together and balance this. At this point, it feels like it's uneven, maybe a little off kilter, but until it comes together. But knowing that they have this powerful connection that is going to come together through divine order. This is coming through from the divine. Victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So, without a doubt, this is going to come as a victory. This will be known. The love story will show up later about how they met, where they met, all of it. It's almost going to be like a bio um, on the love that was, or that couldn't be told about, or that story you want to tell your kids about how you met your person. Well, this is going to be a doozy. All right. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So, now, this may be an idea that is brought up. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that later on, when it's time to get married and they're allowed to do these things, or that it's not a big deal that they can do these things, or however that shows up for the PR group. I feel like with this, I'm seeing them bringing their spouses out on stage. And not just one of the group members is going to bring out their significant other, their soulmate, the ones they're meant to have. And it's going to be up on stage for the world to see. And I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Interesting enough. Wow. And that might not be just for one member. It's going to be for maybe when they're all allowed to maybe get married, or that it's not in their contract that they have to come across as single. This might show up in this way. So, well, at least that's what the idea is at this point. So, I mean, it does change as decisions have been made. It may change the directory of where this might go later on. As we all know, we make decisions every day on what kind of coffee we're going to have, what we're going to do in that day if we don't already have plans, so we do make decisions that does change the directory, even if it's only temporary and gets back on path, right? So with each decision made, it may change the cards for the next reading. So anyways, this is what I have for him right now for Ratmonsta and his soulmate. Look at that, how beautiful that is. So anyways, if this is where you leave me, thank you for making it through the video, and we will move on to card 2, and we will see who comes in for the celebrity now, because I try to do a K-pop, then a celebrity, and maybe Thai star or famous person, whoever. I try to mix it up so it's not always one, one, one. It's like one and then another one, different group. So, anyways, let's get on to the next video. All right. Take care. Stay blessed. Later. Guys, this is card 2, and this reading is for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. So let's get started on this for card 2. All right, for Travis and Taylor, and we're going to look at Taylor first, and we're going to get a couple cards for her and a couple cards for Travis, and see what's going on for them in their energy right now at this time. All right. Okay. I'm kind of getting with this. There might be some unwanted change here that needs to have some action being taken here before it hurts anyone, or it might be a rewounding of some sort here. What is this that we're looking at here for Taylor? Show me some more cards here. Okay, so I'm getting like, usually I a lot of her work comes from a lot of negative things that happened to her. And without a teammate or not having something end or um, exes that she writes about or does songs about. And I feel like those have always been her inspiration, or that's what's showing up at this point. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we got a lot. Okay, strength in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. And Four of Pentacles. Okay. What are we getting here? Wow. Okay. So I'm kind of getting that there's some raw emotions coming up here uh, in terms of recovering from heartbreak. So definitely having a healing type of relationship. However, he may not make as much money as some of her counterparts that she's had before, but there's a lot of attraction, a lot of, I want to say, even a vision that they both may share in terms of things, but hmm, almost like maybe some family issues here, or I don't know why that's coming up like that with the Four of Pentacles here. It's like why family members have a problem with this. Um, about leaving a legacy. And this may be maybe just wanting to, maybe because there's no ring I'm getting. When are you getting married? When are you getting married? Excuse me. Might be about saving up for that. He doesn't make a fraction of what she makes. And I feel like this is an issue. And it may not be to do with her so much as his. He doesn't feel like he's got the amount of money to get her the ring she deserves or needs to save up for that in terms of that. Now, I feel like with the world card here, doesn't want this to end out at all, or whatever needs to end out isn't ending. Whatever needs to be completed, or those loose ends that are being tied up here haven't been tied up. This is a I don't want to say an ego thing, but it is something to do about the ring. The ring. I don't know why I keep getting the ring. So yeah, there is a lot of love here, good communication, but there is something that is coming up here that may show up in the relationship. What is this? Mm, okay. I feel like with hmm, okay. There seems to be some type of some emotional disconnect or poor communication going on here about that it's not. I feel like there's the only time you're going to see a problem here is when there's a loss of money or a loss of some sort here in partnership. That the Queen of Cups becomes the reversal, which is definitely overwhelming emotionally, or that clinging on to emotionally draining, no longer that at peace type of energy um, when there's something that she doesn't like. And if it has anything to do with the loss of money, or that he doesn't make enough money, or things like that, she doesn't care about that, but he might, and that might be a problem for her. Yeah, she just wants to be happy. She doesn't care about all that. Doesn't want him to worry about all that either. And whatever, it's almost like whatever this is of this misunderstanding about wealth, I feel like she doesn't want him to focus on that, just focus on the good things here. So let's just see what's going on here. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there seems to be this negative energy that may be putting a block going forward, maybe even about marriage. Um, he's not seeing the end game. He's not seeing the big picture, if you will. He's concentrating on the negative aspects of things instead of the positive, and it might be affecting their happiness overall. What is this? It's not a competition between the two, and she may be taking it as that, like because she brings in more money, that he might have a problem with that, knowing that she has all this money, yet it's not a competition. So she might be feeling a bit of a burden on this, yeah, because she doesn't want him to focus on that. Yeah, it's not about the money. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of telling me that it's not about the Pentacles for her. It's about recovering from that negative energy and kind of overcoming whatever this is, this anxiety that he may have or this worry that he has about this. Let's look at the love aspect of things here. Okay, physical connection, letting go of the past, feeling connection. And what about on his side? Falling in love, marriage. So he still might be looking at marriage eventually. Maybe reaching out about marriage. This may be to do. I feel like there's no pressure on getting married, but if he's looking at it, he's maybe looking at it in a negative way, but knows that that might be something that is on the table, especially if. Why are they looking at marriage now? What's on the bottom of the deck? Twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul. Because it was always about, we're not getting married. Don't worry about getting married, blah, blah, blah. It's always about, when are you guys getting married? And that was a thing. I feel like it's still a thing, but now he's actually thinking about marriage now. Oh, if that was such a big deal before, why is that? Why is the ring thing coming up again? Let's look at the action here. Let's look at Taylor first, and then we'll look at Travis. All right, wanting to protect this love for sure. Having this openness to open the heart. There's opportunities here. And some type of delight is coming in. This is about this happiness that's just enjoy the moment. Trying to be flexible about things. Let's see about the other side of this. Ooh. Inner peace. Trying to get to that inner peace. Or needing to. There's some type of enlightenment coming in here for Travis. Maybe something's coming to light. What is this? Abundance. Being in the flow, in the moment. And purification, needing to purify that negative energy. I feel like she may convince him to not worry about the rest and just live in the moment. Yeah, the simple things, just the day to day. Don't worry about everything else. Just live in the moment. Enjoy the moments. Let's see here. What is Spirit going to help with this when it comes to these two? Oh, there's a lot of pleasure coming up here for them, the joy guides. So bringing some type of joyful situation here. What is this? Well, there's a purpose for this. There's a reason for this joy coming in. Is that why the ring is so important? What is this? Oh. Any deceit, the angels are going to help protect that, which protection is there, wanting the protection for the love. Let's see. Oh, there's a surprise. Oh, is this why the ring is coming up? What's the surprise? Is that like a baby? Does that look like? Oh, no, that's a heart. I thought it was like a little baby with the head and then the tummy and the blanket or a crib, but it's actually a heart. But I don't know why I saw it as a crib. Interesting. A surprise. Maybe we're all going to be surprised. There's some growth coming through. And there's all that happiness going on and some closure, even though there was some resistance to some closure here in terms of this negative, interesting enough, this negative outlook on things. So we'll see. Solitude, that higher self, needing to looks like Taylor. I don't know why I got that. It's almost like looking within the universe on which direction to go. And this is almost like meditation to me, or feeling like it's meditation here. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we might have to do an extended on her or do another reading for her in the next reading to see what the surprise is and why I got the crib or the baby, holding the baby on there. Is that why they're thinking about getting married now? Or what the ring is, why the ring is so important now? Babies are expensive. I don't know. I don't know why that's coming up. Does it talk about a child? Maybe talk about whether they want to have children or not. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. Does it mean a pregnancy? No, not necessarily, even though I did see that as a child. But is that what the surprise is? Like, maybe it's a surprise proposal. I don't know. Interesting. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this segment or this reading, if you are leaving now, well, take care and stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. And if you are going on to the next video, here is card 3. Okay, this is card 3. Hi guys, this is card 3 with Suga from BTS. And we're going to see what's going on in his energy right now. And see about love, the actions that he's taking at this time, and then the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are coming in to help him, to guide him to where he needs to be and with what. So let's see. Okay, so just kind of looking at a lot of things here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, what I'm getting here is looks like there might be some of the group members giving more than others here. Some are kind of looking at things differently here in terms of being single and who's single, who is not. I feel like this has something to do with the contract and whether they can put love into the contract or not. And with PR, it's about the image of them being single and available and yada, yada, yada. But I feel if they find the one that they want to settle down with and get married to, they want to be able um, to do that. Let's see here. even the ones that aren't single. There might be some broken dreams here in terms of this. And I feel like this is looking at love or being single in a different way. And in the ones that aren't single or the ones that are kind of, how do I put that, dissatisfied about this or these broken dreams that they may have, this might not, they may not be able to get this in the contract I'm getting. Or it might be that Sugar wonders if that's even going to be a thing. It may be giving, not giving enough in terms of what their love life is like or would be like for them, wanting to have some type of normalcy in their life. Let's see. Okay, yeah, see. Is this going to be no longer lacking for this? They're going to be able to maybe overcome this when it comes to marriage or not being married. Is this going to pay off where they can write that into their contract, where they don't have to lack marriage in terms of um, their abundance, right? So having love in their life, if they choose to. You know, there's some plans being made here. Taken action on some plans. Definitely recovered from a broken heart in the past. Has Sugar found somebody here? Or like, why is it everybody's pushing for this? Some people might have had some connection here. This is almost like doesn't want to doesn't want to deal with that anymore. It wants to be able to um seek what he wants to have, and be able to have that. It's almost like maybe needing help facing this lifestyle that he's doing here. I feel like he just doesn't want to deal with that anymore. It's like recovering or learning to cope with it. Still on his mind though, this long-term love. He's, I feel like it's communicating this as well to maybe the other group members about love and that long-term outlook, where love is a part of that journey for them. Maybe asking everybody to be honest about their happiness and what that would mean for them. Are they happy with just going through this lifestyle without that love or significant other, one to share it with? And everybody is looking at this in terms of their happiness as part of their truth that they do want that romance and sharing that love with the world and being able to experience that in terms of their lifestyle. This is a vision they all had by the looks of it. This is something that's very attractive to all the members. They want to be able to have that meaningful relationship in their life as a part of their and have a family and still have the normal aspects, even though they are icons or K-pop icons or best of the best. Yeah, life partner. They're I can't make it up. Like this is a common theme right now. I feel like that biological clock is ticking where they're looking to have a child who wants to be a dad. Twin flame unions here. Someone that's not afraid to um of the unknown, is willing to jump in with them and not fear what's to come. Yeah, this is all being guided here to come through. Yeah, with perfect matches. There might be ones that already feel they found their perfect match in this group, or they are looking for that perfect match. the one that has that burning desire for them that they just don't want to let that person go. Yeah, they want to be able to spend that quality time with them, and have certain aspects of their life being fulfilled. I feel like right now, as it sits, whoever they're in with gives them the benefit of the doubt because of what they do for a living, if they are in any relationship. Um, some may even have that psychic connection, especially if it is a twin flame. Tired of it always being hidden. I feel like there's uncertainty here with this being hidden, of whether they're in a relationship or not. It's always got to be hidden, hidden, hidden is what I'm getting. They want the freedom to be able to choose and have this be known. They do have the self love. They are, I feel like they know they have to have that self love, that the others have to have that self love. And this is part of their self love. They want to be able to have love, that romance in their life, have that happiness within their life as part of this journey. And this is what they're communicating honestly to one another about what this vision they all hold about their happiness, and being truthful about this, what they all see as a part of their happiness. This might be a whole new beginning for these contracts that they might be trying to negotiate. Yeah, this is a group that thrives no matter what, no matter how they look at it. Their community of people, their fans, um, are going to come out for them anyway, no, regardless of whether they have love or not. They love the music, they love the group, they want to see them happy, they want to go on the ride with them, right? And with this inner peace, I feel like this would be knowing that their fans are okay if they choose to find love. This would be a high level of abundance for them, finding that love, having that romance in their life, finding that happiness. And I feel like with this, for some people, abundance isn't all about that dollar dollar. It's about that love that they want to find in their life. Wonders of the universe are going to bring wings in. Needing to release any negative energy on this, or releasing things that no longer serve them, and having the courage to ask for it. Might be worried about the money security part of this, as it being a problem of why they wouldn't get this in their contract. Did you guys see that? Is it not? Come on, focus in, focus. It says Angel of Romance. It's not focusing in. Why aren't you focusing? It's almost like it's still hidden. It is the Angel of Romance anyway. Number 16, which equals 7. So Angel of Romance, Angel of White Light. These are all the higher up angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are coming to bring this in. This is for the highest and greatest good, with the white light coming in. This is natural for this to happen. This is about nature getting grounded. But I feel like it's a natural course of life, having the love. Everybody wants to find love in their life, right? And fertility, yeah, it has to do with children too. Having children, having a lifestyle, having that happiness, having their children there with them on this journey. It's like, and Angel of Truth. There it is right there. It keeps coming back to the truth, the honest truth, Angel of Abundance. And Angel of Abundance doesn't necessarily mean that dollar dollar. This is about a life-changing situation here. And with K-pop, this may not be the norm. That this usually doesn't happen where this is written into a contract about finding love. They all want to find it. Interesting enough. So, anyway, I'm kind of getting need to crack a deck here. Mm. This is what they're really passionate about finding. This is about facing the fear of not having that romance, that they can have that they have to kind of abandon that idea and not have that in their life as it's written in their contract to be single. Um, does that mean they have to be single for the rest of their life, or can they have that happiness they're looking for here? This might be all in negotiation still. Hmm, interesting. Anyways, if you made it this far on the video and you watched all three, put an emoji of the thumbs up in the comment section so I know all of you have seen all three of the readings. All right, you guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for all that you do, for the donations, the super thanks, and of course, just watching the videos. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.